Hey guys, it's Nikki. I've got a fascinating little bit of info that I want to share with you today. So this might just make a little bit of sense into how to tackle your fat loss a little bit smarter in the future. And it might make you think might make you think twice about going back for seconds. All right, so this all comes down to why you should wait around 20 minutes after you eat before going back for seconds or going and picking around at something else. Now, there are a couple of hormones that work in and against our favor when it comes to fat loss. So we've got a whole bunch of hormones to help us, but we're going to talk today about the two major ones that we look at when it comes to kind of, fat loss and things that will help us feel full and things that will help signal us for hunger. We're talking about ghrelin and leptin. Why did I do that on two different hands? I really don't know. Let's try that again. We're talking about ghrelin and leptin. So ghrelin is the hormone that is responsible for hunger. It's the one that, if you want to think of it like a gremlin, and gremlins aren't really that great, they make you hungry, or they actually signal the body for hunger. Not a bad thing. Otherwise, if you didn't have that, you would probably die because you'd forget to eat. The other one is leptin. Now that's the satiety hormone. That's the one that kind of makes you feel full and signals to the brain, the hypothalamus, that you've had enough to eat. Now, it takes about 20 minutes for that signal to be reached and for the body to actually get the message that you are full and you've had enough to eat. So this is where it gets really crucial, because if you kind of don't wait long enough, if you eat really fast, there are quite a few people that I know that eat really fast. And my first thing, if they've eaten their meal and they say, I'm just still hungry, I just say, slow it down, chew your food a bit more, have a bit more of a gap between your mouthfuls, and just see if you can actually prolong your eating a little more. That will just mean that the signals are sent, and obviously it takes you longer to get through your meals. Then your brain should be telling your little leptin signals that you are full, you're satisfied, and that you don't need any more food. So I encourage you to wait that little bit longer. If you finish your meal and you still want to go and pick, or you want seconds or something like that, have a glass of water, wait for a little bit. It's always good to even just go for a little walk or something if you can. And I'm pretty damn confident that you will not even think about having that extra serving or picking at other food. So it's just waiting for that leptin hormone to kick in and tell your brain that you're satisfied, you're full, and you don't need any extra food. Now this is really good. It's a really good thing to know, especially if you're going into a fat loss phase and you're in a bit of a calorie deficit. And if you've been eating at maintenance or in surplus or not tracking at all, and God knows what's going on with your food, you've been overeating. If you're trying to cut your calories and you're eating really quickly and you're hungry afterwards and you go back and you're picking, it could be a really, really good place to start, is slowing down, eating slower, having a glass of water after that, and just see if that signal gets trampled, get that leptin signal already to the brain, and you're full. So hot tip, I hope you enjoyed that one, and subscribe for more.